another weather reminder. If the weather turns bad swiftly, you are allowed to go to the bank and protect yourself. So if you are called back and it gets bad, you do not have to immediately come to the ramp. You can take cover.
Kayak Fishing World Championship.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go fishing!
Good luck.
Thanks. Alright guys, we are fishing the final day of the 2023 Kayak Fishing World Championship. Our team is in the lead right now, and for the individual placing, I'm currently sitting in second place. So we gotta get out, so we gotta go and get some work done and hopefully bag 5 fish. But really any bite is a blessing right now. So you know, we're just gonna go and just grind it out, see what happens today. We'll see how it goes for us, right? Stay tuned, guys. All right, there's no one around me. So I'm the first one out in the front. I'm gonna go and check the bluff walls, see if we catch a few keepers off that first thing in the morning. You know, every day I've been checking the bridge pilings, and these past 2 tournament days up there, there was nothing, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. You know, just gonna run some bluff walls and try to see if we catch 1 or 2 keepers on that. So, and then go do our flipping stuff. But we'll see what happens. All right, we're just gonna start here. All right, I see there's nobody. Oh, there's one guy way back there, but hopefully I'm not cutting anybody off, but I'm starting way far ahead of somebody. I'm gonna start out with this grip bait. See if we can get anything to go on it. Darn, had a blow up. That's a fish on it. Oh, that's a keeper, yes. Maybe. Gotta be 8 inches. That'll be 8 inches. What I gotta do is get a limit today, help the team out. Monster, but hopefully he's a keeper. That's 20 centimeters. Oh yeah, 22 centimeters. Monster, I'm ahead of schedule. Going early. Alright guys, first keeper of the day. 23 centimeters. Yeah, man. Getting a limit goes a long ways in this event. The bites are so far and few, just it's ridiculous. But I think the bite gets better in the afternoon, but the morning, anything in the morning for me has been a bonus. Throwing this rip bait around, you know, during practice I didn't throw very much, but you know, the cool thing about this event is, you know, talk with your teammates, you know, and then they're on a jerkbait bite, and you know, they tell me about it, and I tell them what kind of fish I'm catching, and you know, work as a team, which is pretty cool. You know, everybody's just really honest with each other, helping each other get bites. You know, it's a really team effort thing, which is really fun. You know, these team effort events are really fun, but there's way more pressure than a regular event. The reason why I say that is not just because it's a world championship, but it's just that you get this feeling in the back of your head that you want to let your teammates down, because you know, we all have bad days, and sometimes it just doesn't work out for us. You know, so you know, it's just so much pressure. You're just like, man, I don't want to let my teammates down and not be able to put a fish on the board. So it just, all that's just playing in your head, because yeah, that's the worst thing, is letting your teammates down. So that's, you know, if I'm by myself, if I don't do well, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I didn't do well, just try again next time. But this case is, yeah, you better do good. You better put some fish on the board. Doesn't matter how big they are, as long as the keepers, because keepers go a long ways in this event. So don't want to hold my teammates back, so I need to hit a limit. I'm just happy we have something on the board. Second one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a good fish. Some pliers that I want to play around with these guys. That's a good fish. It's like a 15-incher. It's nice and fat too. And fatter compared to everything else I've caught. Alright guys, number 2. 38 centimeters. Why are they not biting the spinnerbait? This is perfect spinnerbait condition. Why? Everybody else seems to be catching them on it except for me. What the heck? That thing looks so juicy. Too. Yes, sir. Number 3. Man, I tell you, these hooks are scary. Okay, came off. Let's do this real quick. Look at that size of that one. That's a good long one. That's got to be a 41 centimeters. Oh, here we go. Centimeters right here, right? Yeah, he's about 41 centimeters. Giant. Alright guys, number 3, 42 centimeters. Gotta always retie, gotta make sure, man, every fish counts. Really bummed that I lost the other one. Just freaking my net caught the hooks and then just shook off. I've had that happen multiple times in the past. Man, it sucks to have it happen here. Cause man, I don't. I mean, 8 inches doesn't sound too hard, but man, it is tough when it's hard to get a bite. Can't go with those small baits because all you get is just bluegill bites. Because man, this lake is loaded with bluegills. Gotta make sure it doesn't walk off that ring. Okay, we're good. Come on, this should be a fish right here. There's the fish here. That's a pretty good one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yes, number 4. When I saw that jerkbait all tangled itself. Ooh, got me scared there. Knew there had to be a fish there. It just looked too good. Just steep bluff walls and then all of a sudden this little point. Oh gosh, 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 come on. Watch out. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Maybe like 39 centimeters. Alright guys, number 4, 40 centimeters. Yeah, so today I got no graphs. I left the light scope and the Lowrance unit at the Airbnb because I noticed I was spending more time scoping fish and trying to get fish that were not gonna bite to eat. You know, it just I was wasting so much time, so I felt like I was gonna be able to get more bites just keeping my lines wet and just running the bank and just covering water. So that's why I left the scope, and the conditions today was overcast and we got rain and wind, so that's why. And having the graphs taken off gives me a lot of room to work a reaction bait and cast. You know, the other day it was just all over the place and it was just so hard to move around. But now it just feels nice and clean. And it's easy to load it up at the ramp and unload it. So, one more fish, come on. It's about almost midday and we need to catch one more keeper. So far I'm ahead of schedule, which is really happy about. I think yesterday at this time, I think I barely even got one, I want to say, something like that. And we got a lot of bait to fish to ourselves. I'm far away from everybody, so I don't think anybody came this way and this far, so all this is just new water for me. I'm just gonna see if there's still, there's gotta be at least one fish in this entire bank. Well, at least I hope there is. He's a keeper! Look how small he is, but man, he's a keeper. Let's go, we got 5. Little squeaker. He's gonna be like 23 centimeters, probably. He's doing all right. Doing all right, buddy. All right, guys. Keeper number 5, 24 centimeters. Oh, oh, that's a good small. Oh gosh. That's a big one. Oh, just one hook. Oh gosh, almost came off. Oh, good. Came off in the net. The jerkbait caught the net again and came off. Just like what happened with the other one. That is a good call, guys. That's a good smallie. It's gotta be like a 16, 17 right there. Jeez, look at this. I saw the fish was only one hook too. Yeah, that's a good smallie. Alright, there she goes. See him? I think he fell. Alright guys, so a little midday update for day 3. It's about 12 o'clock and we have about 45 minutes, I want to say, because we're kind of far from the ramp to make one more upgrade. We got a total of 6. We called once, but we got to get rid of one little 23 centimeter fish. But we're gonna go try to get rid of them, and after that we're just gonna go throw a swim bait. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with what I got. I'm gonna fish this wall for a while and then I'm gonna make the run back. But other than that, had a good time, caught fish, you know, got my 5. That's all that really mattered to me, honestly. So just gonna go out there and enjoy it, right? Fish. I need this one bad. What? Oh, that's my first walleye. Oh gosh, man, I thought it was a bass. I needed a bass pretty bad. Call my little one. Jeez. All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today. We couldn't get any more bites, but we decided to come back early, and I'm kind of glad we did because, man, that wind is kicking hard. So yeah, I didn't want to be late. That's the worst thing I can do, is be late. So I'm on my way back in. It should be about 45 minutes to get in, but other than that, we'll see how we do as a team. So let's see what happens. Who's checking people in, Stormy?
Huh?
Who's checking people in?
Say it again.
Who's checking? Are you checking us in?
Richard is.
Richard? Okay. Just let him know I'm here.
You're 30.
Okay.
Good. How'd you do, brother?
Caught 5.
That's what I'm talking about, Dave.
Yeah.
Proud. Hey, man.
Thanks.
Extremely proud of you.
Yeah,
Good job.
thanks, man.
Good job.
Yeah, airdrop it and then let me disconnect. Damien,
Yeah.
she accepted the duplicate. Is
Yep.
that what you were wanting?
Well, I was trying to submit one more photo too.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
wait, there was a duplicate?
There, you call one of your fish the same earlier, like I think on day 1. You caught the same fish today, but you can submit duplicates on different days, or a different. You can submit the same fish on a different day. Does that make sense? What I just said?
Yeah. So basically,
you can't accept. You cannot submit the same fish in one day, but
Right.
you can on different days. So
Wow.
you caught the same fish this weekend.
that's pretty unbelievable. I can't believe I caught the same fish.
I haven't looked at it. It was just what she had told me.
But it's been accepted though, right?
Yeah, she accepted it.
You got 5 today?
Yeah, I got 5. right, guys, we are headed back home, and of course we wanted to stop here. I've always just wanted to stop at this Bass Pro Shop in Memphis, so I'm gonna walk in there and check it out, and after that we head home, right? Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for 2023 Kayak Fishing World Championship on Lake Center Hill. So first and foremost, I want to thank Music City Outdoors for letting me use their loaner demo kayak. And really thanks to Russ Snyder for picking it up for me, driving it around for me. A big shout out to Russ Snyder for doing that for me. And also thank everybody who put the event together. It was just an awesome, fun event. You know, it was just great all around. You know, it was just fun to meet the guys from Romania, Canada, Italy, England, you know, Mexico. We'll kind of recap of what happened in day 3. You know, going into day 3, I felt like I beat up a lot of my stuff, right? So we had to abandon a lot of it and really fish new stuff. So I targeted majority bluff walls with a jerkbait and a popper. You know, I started with the jerkbait and a popper, and I got one blow up on the popper, but it didn't seem like they wanted to commit to it. You know, I fished aggressively, I fished it very slow, and you know, I kind of wasn't feeling it. So I threw the jerkbait, caught a small keeper, and caught another good fish, and you know, just I felt like it was gonna get the bites. You know, going to third day, you know, the conditions are much more different from both tournament days, right? You got overcast, you got wind, you got rain, and you know, just seemed like a reaction kind of day. So I ran a lot of reaction, ran a lot of water, and you know, I ran into some of the stuff that I did catch fish during tournament days, you know, my flipping fish. And you know, I ran into that fish from the same trees that I caught fish out of. There was nothing going on there, no bites. Ran to a spot where the previous day where I caught all my Nico rig fish, and nothing on that either. So we just ran a lot of water with the jerkbait and just really kept that in our hand. And with that, we got 7 bites, put 6 in the boat. You know, just so hard to get a keeper on that lake. It's just, you know, you think about it, 8 inches doesn't sound like a pretty hard task to do, right? But when you go and throw a small bait like a Ned rig or a small finesse worm, and all you're gonna catch is just bluegills. There's a lot of bluegills on the lake, and you know, it was just really discouraging when you put on a small bait. You got to go kind of bigger baits to get a bass to bite, right? So that's where I felt like flipping was gonna get you a bass bite. You know, a Nico rig with a Senko is gonna get a bass bite. You know, there was just so much structure to cover that when you're throwing a weightless Senko, you just weren't feeling it because there's just too much structure. They were not there. It seemed like you had to fish something with a weight so you can cover a lot of water, because it's not everything has fish. It's just certain little sections or certain little pieces have fish. Not sure why that is. It's a huge lake, but the fish is like really small. It's like you find a certain section, you get like a few bites in that certain section. That's about it. It's not like you're finding them, they're stacked or anything in a cut or a cove or anything like that. It's not like that. You know, you got to cover a lot of water. So day 3, ran a lot of new waters. You know, I felt like everything I fished the past 4 days was completely beat up. So you know, we ran as far as we can away from every other angler, and we were the farthest one out there, and it worked out for us. The ceremony at the end was really fun. You got to hang out with all the guys from out of the country. So I got to trade my jersey to Mexico, which is cool. I got a Mexico jersey as well. So it was just fun overall. Had a good time. One of the cool things was hanging out with the USA team, you know, just at the Airbnb, everybody's talking fishing and, you know, sharing intel. And that was a really big highlight of the event. You got to hang out with some of these guys, some of the best kayak fishermen in the country, and you get to pick their brains. It was just fun overall. You know, I had a good time. So for the individual, we ended up getting silver. We stumbled a bit on day 1, but we made up grounds on day 2 and 3. And for our team overall, we ended up with the gold. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.